Guys, I just found my box with my tools in it. This is the Alice in Wonderland. Originally, when I purchased it, I used to work at a metaphysical shop that was not mine, but one that was exclusive to San Antonio, Texas. It was created in the 70s, and it was the only metaphysical shop of its kind. And I was honored enough to have worked there as a private contractor, of course. And I had purchased this from that store while I worked there because of the fact that, well, it was an Alice in Wonderland deck. I was kind of let down by the actual cards themselves. So I will be purchasing another deck of Alice in Wonderland, of course, later on down the line. It does come with its booklet and everything else, which was cute because it's, you know, mimicking the rabbit, right? But anyway, it was a letdown. But I got my decks. Oh my God. I spilled water here earlier. When I came in, it's so hot. I only worked half a day. And then a freeway was closed. And I knew that I would be the one that was stuck on there again for another 45 minutes. So suffice to say, I didn't get very far. I didn't do very much today, work-wise, business-wise. But, you know, there's always a reason why things happen. Maybe I would have been in a bad accident. Maybe I would have been somewhere that they were going to shoot randomly. I don't know. There's always a reason, right, guys? So anyway, I just thought I'd break this out and do a reading. So this is going to be a collective reading for Libras. I will do a 10 card draw, but I'm going to do it the way I do my layouts. I'm sorry you can't see it. Hopefully by this next week, things will straighten out a little more to where I can move my tables around, because right now I only have one table up, and if I can get two together, then that'll be a bigger area for me to work on, and it'll be easier for me to do the layouts where you can see the layouts and not have to see me, because there's not much to see up here anyway. You can still hear my voice and know it's me. So, okay, we're gonna take that one. So we want to know what's coming. What can you tell us for this next week coming? Too many. And you have to excuse me if I'm touching my face. I had a piece of fruit that I had put out on my altar, and I should have known better, because this area has a tendency of attracting bugs in general, insects. And now I have fruit flies flying around, and for whatever reason, they really like my face. So if you see me swatting or you see me doing this, I don't have COVID, I don't have a cold, I don't have anything except nuisance. They're a nuisance. Okay, so we want to know for the Libra Collective for this week coming, starting on Monday. What should we expect as a Libra Collective? I laughed like that because I told you guys my hands are so small, and this deck is as big as my iPhone pretty much, and it fits inside my hand. But there's still times when they're so explosive, they want to talk, and so they kind of just jump all over the place, you know, and my fingers are not long enough to catch them. Okay, we want to know what's coming as the Libra Collective. Stop it. What's coming for this week to come. I love them. They're my babies. They're excited to talk, just as excited as I am to have opened a box and said, OMG. That's what you are. You're my babies. They want to come out and play. All right, perfect. These two cards fell out. I'm going to cross them because to me they're theme cards, and they're not to be taken as part of made it worse, as part of you know, the main message. These are theme cards for me. So what we should pay attention to as far as the theme is concerned, the Wheel of Fortune popped out first, and then the Five of Swords. What's freaking new? What's freaking new? What's freaking new? Right? So the Wheel of Fortune we've been seeing, but what really irks me is not the Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Swords has been following us around, right? I mean, can we catch a freaking break, right? Like I said, much like those fruit flies, it's just a nuisance. All right, so that's my that's my theme card, is the Wheel of Fortune along with the Five of Swords that just popped out. Oh, we get the Queen of Flamingos, which again, Queen of Swords, which represents Libras. Okay, so as you can see, they're kind of cutesy, but you'll see along the way that they kind of lose their little finesse, for me anyway. Okay, the Eight of Wands, something coming up really fast for the Libras. Coming up pretty fast for the Libras. Okay, quick energy being introduced. Oh, we get the King of Cups, the King of Hats. We get the King of Cups, the King of Hats. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do need the other table that needs to come out, because even when I work at my regular profession, well, this is my regular profession. Other profession that I'm credentialed in, I always need my whole desk. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, so here we go, the Four of Swords. So again, this card has been coming out as well for Libras. It hasn't come out in every reading, but it has come out for, I think, this time I think it came out for September Libras. The last time I think it came out for October Libras. So, like I said, sometimes Spirit has a way of making you rest or making you stop. Taking, you know, if we don't know how to pace ourselves, then sometimes Spirit just does it for us. And I have been using my bell, but you know what? I'm going to be getting a better bell. Clearing the energies, right? But I'm going to get a better bell, because I just realized that the sound is just not as clear as I'd like for it to be. And it is made out of brass, so maybe that's why. We have the Three of Cups. Okay. We have the Lover's card. You like the Humpty Dumpties? Aren't they cute? Humpty Dumpties. Wow. The Two of Cups. The King and Queen of Cups. Actually, yeah. Their robes threw me off. Seven of Swords. Okay. And our last card, Five of Wands. Okay. Our ending card is the Griffith, and that's the Seven of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands. So we're just going to lay that down. Let's start the reading. So we first get the Wheel of Fortune that's coupled with the Five of Swords. So we're already being told this change, we're done. Like, the wheel is cyclical. It's round. Think of it. Think of the Wheel of Fortune. It's not quite round, but it'll do. Think of the Wheel of Fortune like a clock. You know, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Hopefully I'm pointing right. 10 o'clock, 3, right? So, or 8, whatever. Think about this as a clock. You know, it's got to go all the way around, back around to 12. So first 12 a.m. and then goes back around and it's 12 p.m., right? For example. So that's the way the Wheel of Fortune is. It goes around and it's done. A full cycle, 12 to 12. It's done, right? The moon cycle, right? It goes from new moon to full moon and it's done. It starts again. So does the Wheel of Fortune, and it's done. So something's done, but it's just like the energy of Libra is not satisfied. So some Libras are not satisfied, are not feeling contentment with this finality or this cycle being done. Maybe it was a hard cycle. Maybe it's a cycle ending they didn't want to end. I mean, it happens like when relationships, oh God, either somebody doesn't want me to talk or I don't know. There's no reason for my voice all of a sudden not to be able to express myself. Like, I feel my throat like closing up. So either there are some Libras out there whose cycles are coming to a close that do not want the cycles to close, but it's up to the universe, it's up to God, it's not up to us in certain instances. And I know there's a lot of glare in my glasses, that's why I said you guys don't even need to see me. Sometimes it's just a done deal. Like I said before, put a fork in it, it's done. You know, put a fork in me, I'm done. As in a steak, it's done. So it's like trying, for me, the way that these are crossed, it's like someone trying to make a turnip bleed. It's done. Leave it alone. We're already at 10 and change, and I didn't even realize. Okay, let's go a little faster. I'm sorry about that. I don't want to make these too long because they're hard for me to load. All right, so then we get the Queen of Swords, which is a Libra card. And then after that, we're told whatever's coming towards Libras in general, male or female, it doesn't matter, it's coming pretty fast. So we got to get going. It's coming pretty fast. And what seems to be coming with the wands is this king, the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is coming towards the Libra, okay? And the King of Cups could be anybody. I'm not going to give astrological signs because so many Libras out there are not with other Libras, or not with Scorpios, or not with, you know, water signs, etc. So I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to entertain it. But this is exhausting. Something for the Libra in general, or this relationship, is exhausting. Okay? Put yourself in where it fits. And if this is not your scenario, like I tell everyone, if you have a beautiful relationship already, this is not for you. Or even if you have a beautiful relationship, it could still be going through trials right now, right? You could still be going through something with your couple that is just kind of trying the relationship, okay? If that's the case, wait it out. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. So something beautiful, celebratory is trying to occur for this couple. There is a choice that needs to be made. Okay, now either that choice has to come about between the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay, in general, right? A couple has to be made. A choice has to be made. Once a choice is made, then the relationship can go forth. So again, whether this is a love relationship, whether this is a business relationship, and I give a little bit of a broader, a wider view, because some of us are not going through relationship challenges. Some of us are dealing with business partners. Some of us are, you know, dealing with contracts, etc. Because that Two of Cups could also be a contract. The way I read my cards, the way I've been reading my cards for the last 30 some odd years, okay? But because I do believe that something untoward, underhanded, may be going on behind the scenes, I am telling you, be careful with who you're dealing with. Because here we go again. Or it may seem like somebody's trying to get away with something, and that's not going to go over well. Why do I say that? Because the ending card is the Five of Wands. So we're back to having a stalemate, or if it's not untoward, then what I'm getting is a couple that comes to the decision to be a couple or to work together. But the way they have to do it is like in writing, taking poetic license, right? Where you are allowed to go outside of the realm of the truth, or outside of the realm of verbatim, right? I know it sounds crazy, but that's what they're giving me. So in other words, something is being glossed over. Somebody could gloss something over in order for this to work. Like, okay, work with me, but we're going to have to do it this way. That kind of thing. And then that means that in that instance, this could be just us working together, but everything being a little chaotic. Like, how is this going to work? It's like a symphony, right? There's a conductor. You see that person in front, and then the rest have to learn the song. They have to learn the piece, the music. Because if not, they're going to look like this. They're going to sound like this, which is crazy. Have you ever gone and they're tuning right before they start playing? The orchestra sounds crazy. But they have to do that to be in sync. They have to do that to fine tune. So that might also be what's going on, because here we see the card of strategies. This is a card of strategy, okay? So it might just be that. So if it's not that you're working with someone that you're actually trying to get in a relationship with or have a relationship with, and it's just not working quite well, or they're exhausting, or you're exhausting, or y'all are just both exhausted, could have been a house move and you're exhausted. Could have been a house move, right? But there's decisions that have to be made by this couple, and this couple is maybe having to do things outside the norm in order to make it work, and that's going to cause a lot more activity, and it may also cause friction. So there has to be a re-strategizing of how things are going to go, so we can get it done without so much awkwardness and maybe arguments. Okay, hope this helps somebody out there that's going about trying to make decisions where their relationship is concerned and where it's going. Okay, love you very much. Victoria Violet, bye.